this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aries, in today's reading, I am going to give you one of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, and then one card from our new Oracle cards, Whispers of the Love from Josephine Hall. Great cards, great cards. Do your reading and then clarify it. I'm also going to wanted to let you know that I do have a Facebook group. It's called Tarot with Joanna, and I do readings every Wednesday. So if you're interested in a reading, or you're interested in going to see my, asking a question, because we ask that you're allowed one question and we answer it. So there's two people doing it. My friend is also a tarot reader, and she's very good, very good. So just letting you know, if you want to come out there and just look at it, or just if you want to go into my Facebook group, you're welcome to. All right, so Aries, let's do this. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries, for their highest good. Aries, Aries, Aries. My fellow Aries. One card for Aries for their highest good. Okay. And then you have one from here. Oh, sorry. Okay, so you have all is possible. So I feel like it says choosing your path, all is possible. So definitely, you could be going on a different path. I feel like right now, you're making decisions to go in a different way. Wow, that's nice. And then you have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Really have patience, you guys. Really have patience for everything that is going on in your life, especially with your loved ones, or, things that are going on. Really have that patience, okay? And look at this beautiful card. Isn't that beautiful? Have patience, you guys. They're asking you to have patience with everything. All right, so let's do this. Aries, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Aries for their highest good. One for the current. One for the situation. Thank you, Spirit. One for the past or now. Came into your own reading with the Emperor. One for what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. One for what you need to do now, what you need to work on. Oh, and then the outcome. Okay, wow, nice. And then for the end of the card, the tarot deck, you did get the Ten of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? Nice. You want happiness. You want these changes to come through. Wow. Really trust your intuition. Take care of yourself, you guys. Really need to start taking care of yourself, okay? A lot better. Wow, it's beautiful. You're happy with your family, your loved ones. I love that. I love to see that. It just brings me joy to see all that. A lot of people don't have that. All right, so so you start off with the Five of Cups. I feel like you still hold on to some kind of disappointment about everything that has happened. I feel like you hold it on. I feel like you need to really try your best to let it go, because you're still concentrating on the ones of all the disappointments, and you won't let it go. There's still cups standing there. So you have to try your best to look at what's better, what's still standing, what's still, ahead of you, what's forward instead of back, okay? Really try your best. You have the Emperor card here, which is your card, Aries. The Emperor is saying, step back into your power. Be that person to be the leader. Okay, you're not a lagger. You're not one that stays behind people. You are a leader. So really try your best to be that leader. I feel like you're ready for anything. I feel like you're trying new things also, trying to be adventurous. You do have the Four of Pentacles here for the past or now. I do believe it's now. I believe that you need to start saving money. I do believe that you are still holding on to a lot, because you not only have this Five of Cups right next to it, but it shows here in this reading. But there is traveling here. Try not to be too stubborn on letting things go. Okay, don't let your ego get the best of you with things. Okay, because I feel like at times you can be hard on yourself. And and not let go of things, you know, and you really need to try to, okay? You do have the Six of Wands here for the what's hidden. There is a lot of victory and success. People are looking at you, and you are being watched by somebody. You have the World card down here for the hopes and fears. There is a new start. There is a new beginning, and this is something that you want. You have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is talking about being very guided, looking at your traditional values, looking at everything that's been going on. Also, wow. Let's see. Hold on, you guys. Okay. All right. Looking at traditional values, looking for answers, searching for answers, also being very guided. You do have the Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles is talking about, you know, maybe you're making a decision about something. I feel like you're trying to juggle everything in your life, you know, trying to do this, trying to do that, be there for this, be there for that, for these people, do this for them, do this for that, you know, and I feel like you really need to start taking care of yourself and taking it easy. I do feel like there is traveling here, and I also feel like you're going to be making a decision about something. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles is talking about you know, really taking care of yourself now. You know, you're always there for everybody, so now start taking care of yourself. Okay, really try your best to start taking care of yourself. I do feel like there is abundance here. I feel like, you know, you're a multitasker and you want to do everything. You work hard, and I feel like you're achieving that material success that you want. And of course, you do have the Ten of Cups here. Ten of Cups is talking about that you do want this happiness to be with your family and your friends, so it's nice. I think you're definitely moving towards that. All right, so let's see what's going on, Aries, and take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Why is the Five of Cups here for Aries? Oh. One more card. Wow. Okay. So, you do have the Five of Cups, like I said, you know. Maybe it's something that you wanted that didn't turn out the way you wanted. You know, maybe you're having a hard time trusting people or trusting yourself, you know, because of everything that has happened. I also feel like, you know, you still have that regret also. You know, you've been working very hard, you know, you're trying to reach that material success. I feel like your efforts are going to pay off. You just need to find that patience with everything that's going on. Okay, really find your patience. Really try your best to let go of that Five of Cups. You do have the Page of Cups here. Page of Cups is saying that, you know, trust yourself more. I feel like there's messages coming through. I feel like, you know, feel like you need to have some kind of forgiveness here also. I feel like there could be some kind of apology coming in for you also, and also new opportunities. And I also feel like you need to pay attention to your dreams, because there's some kind of messages there also. Wow. You have the Emperor, which is your card, Aries, for the situation. And why is this one more card? Wow. Okay, so all right, so you do have the Emperor here. The Emperor is like, you know, he's very strong-willed. He knows how to handle things, right? He's ready for anything, you know. They're asking you to be the leader that you are, to, you know, to really start, you know, having that drive to take care of the things that you're doing, that you need to do. Okay, because I feel like, you know, you have that leadership, you have that strongness, you know how to make those decisions, but you're still stuck. You still have this thing here where you're not seeing things clearly, where you're feeling stuck, like you can't move forward. Because if you do, you feel like, oh, then it's something that you don't want to open, like a door that you don't want to open. I feel like you need to take that blindfold and start handling these situations, because you're very disconnected. You're very disconnected. You're not really focusing as you should be. It's time to take care of these things that are just dangling around you, these situations that you need to take care of. It's time, okay? Because there are going to be opportunities coming towards you, but you just need to start taking care of it. There's things that you're not seeing, there's things that you're not handling. I feel like you just need to take that blindfold off to see it. I feel like you're going to be able to handle anything that comes your way because you are the emperor. You know, the emperor, he wears his gown under, he wears his armor suit under his gown because he knows when whatever happens, he is ready for it. He is prepared. He knows what he needs to do. And this is something you need to know that you're doing, okay? And this is how you need to get away from all this. Not wanting to deal with situations that are around you, you know, being very unfocused. You know, there's opportunities there. There's this little elf on top, and he's handing you the opportunity. He's telling you, hey, you don't want this opportunity, even this one that's up here? You're just looking out there and not even paying attention to all those, you know? And then, you know, so really start focusing on what you need to deal with and what you need to take care of, because you will be able to take care of them, you know, but you need to start. You have the Four of Pentacles here. I feel like you're stubborn at times, that, you know, at times that you find it very hard to let go of a lot, you know. Maybe your ego's getting in the way. Maybe you're, you know, you just can't stop thinking about, you know, what they did to you, what they have done, you know, everything that's going on. And I feel like you need to find a way to let it go, okay? Really surrender to the past. I feel like there's traveling here. I feel like there's traveling here. I feel like you just need to start saving money also, because the time is going to come when you're going to need it. There's something here about saving money. So you have the Six of Wands up here for what you need to do. I mean, and what's hidden. I'm sorry. Why is the... Wow. Wow. All right. So you do have... Oh, I used the wrong... Let me use a different card. Okay, this is the other one. Okay, sorry, you guys. I used the wrong tarot deck. I'm going to use this one now, Spirit. Sorry. 2 cards for the Six of Wands. Card. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So there is a lot of victory and success here, which is very nice. You know, I do feel like somebody is watching you, though. I feel like people are watching you, maybe on social media, whatever it is. They're looking at you, you know, wondering what you're doing. You know, you see these people over here in the corner, you know, they're peeping on you. They're like, what is he doing? Why is he so successful? Why is he doing that? You know, I don't hear from him. I don't see him there, you know, that kind of thing. And I feel like they're wondering about you. There's people that are wondering about what you're doing, which is crazy. You also have the King of Pentacles here, and the King of Pentacles is talking about establishing yourself, really establishing yourself. You know, you want that strong foundation. You want to create something better for yourself. And we all do, right? We all do. I feel like you know what you need to do. I feel like, you know, you have the success, you have the abundance, you have the path that you're on to do it, you know, and I feel like you just need to get on it. You also have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is talking about, you know, try not to move very fast through things, okay? Really take your time on everything. I feel like there's change here also. I feel like, you know, you're going to be excited because things are going to change, but I feel like you need to slow down and really think about everything that's going on, okay? Really be careful on how you're doing things. Really slow down, especially on your finances, is what they're saying. You have the World card here. Why is the World card here for the hopes and fears? Well, my card, excuse me. You have the Ten of Wands, and then you have the Page of Pentacles. And then you start off with the World card, though. And the World card is talking about, like, there is a new beginning here. You want that fresh start. You want new things to come in. And, man, I don't blame you. I do too. You know, but it's in divine timing. It will get there, but it's in divine timing. So remember that, okay? There is a fresh start here for you. You have the Ten of Wands. You're exhausted. You're trying to do everything. You're trying to keep up with everything. Your home, your work, your appointments, you know, their appointments, your kids, you know, everything. You're trying to do everything. Slow down, okay? Really try to slow down. Stop trying to worry about everything. Let everything just come in, because it will lead you to, like, being a smooth sailing forward, okay? So try not to, like, overthink everything. Just let everything just come in. It happens, it happens. You're late, you know, things like that. I do feel with the Ace of Pentacles here that, is it page? Oh no, it's the Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry. The Page of Pentacles here, well, it's still the same thing. The Page of Pentacles here, I feel like, you know, you've learned a lot from the past, you know. You saw a lot of things, you've learned a lot. I feel like you're going to be moving towards a new project, something that's long term for you. So it's good. I feel like something long term is coming in. Also feel like there's financial opportunities coming in and messages. So be prepared. Unexpected messages are here. You do have the Hierophant and what you need to do now. Homer card. Wow. You do have the Hierophant here. I feel like there's could be some kind of teacher for you guys. Somebody could be teaching you something, or there could be somebody to tell you something, to teach you something. Something about that is here for somebody. I don't know who it is, but there's somebody here that is dealing with like that, with a teacher. Somebody's teaching them something. But I feel also too that you are definitely looking at your religion more, you know, getting closer to it, looking at the values, moral values, traditional values, you know, religion values, stuff like that. Also feel like you're also looking for answers, but you know, you're going to be looking for them, but you're going to find them. You do have the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands says that, you know, don't let anybody take your light, you know, find your strength and your courage to keep continuing to go on, you know, that you have support from all over the place, you know, no matter what's going on in your life. Remember that, you know, don't let anybody steal your light or being positive or anything like that. Just keep going on with what you're doing, okay? Because the Queen of Wands, when she's here, you know, she doesn't let nobody take her light or make her feel like she's nobody. She is the light. Where she walks, the light is shown on her, you know, and that's you. And they're asking you to stop caring so much about what everybody thinks. Stop caring about, you know, what they're doing. Stop caring about how they're going to perceive you. Stop caring so much about all that. They're asking you to let it go. Leave all that behind. I feel like there's celebration here. I feel like there's happiness. There's like celebration, getting together with people and somebody you care about, you love, and I feel like there's happiness and just being happy, you know, and I'm glad. I feel like you have a lot of support from friends and family also. He has a Two of Pentacles here, and why is a Two of Pentacles here? My card. Wow, that's nice. Okay, so you know you're very overworked. You're very tired. I don't know if it's overworked, but you're very tired. You're trying to do it all. You know, you're juggling everything from your home, your family, to your kids, to work, you know, and they want you to start taking it easy, okay? Really start taking care of yourself, because you also have the Queen of Cups here. You know, the Queen of Cups, she has self-care. She takes care of herself, you know. She comforts herself. She goes to sleep early. She eats better. She drinks water, you know. She does what she needs to do, but she takes it easy. You know, and that's something you need to start doing, taking it easy, okay? Really be careful with your finances also. I feel like there's financial opportunities that are going to come through for you. And also feel like you're on this new path that's going to just open up. I do feel like you're being very creative. I feel like you work very hard. And the efforts that you're doing with this working hard is going to pay off very soon. And that's what you're wanting. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, and why is the Queen of Pentacles here for the outcome? One more card. Wow. Wow. That's nice. Oh, this is the Devil card. Okay. So, like I said, with the Queen of Pentacles here, the Queen of Pentacles is talking about, you know, she does a lot of self-care. She carefully plans her schedule. You know, she's a multitasker. She knows that she's got to fit all these people in, but what she doesn't do is take care of herself. So they're asking you to really take care of yourself, Aries. Okay, take care of yourself. Yes, the money is there. Yes, the work is there. Yes, it's all good, but you need to start taking care of yourself better. Get away from those habits. Get away from anything that's keeping you from feeling better. For, you know, things that you need to leave. You know that there are habits that you need to leave, so leave them. Okay. Try your best to just leave it, whatever it is. You know, it could be anything, but leave it. Because I feel like you constantly are on the same pattern over and over. You know, that I feel like, you know, you do want something different, but you don't want to take that step forward. You know, you don't want to stop it, you know, and I feel like you need to try your best to do that. Excuse me. The Star card is here. Excuse me. Thank you, Spirit. The Star card is here, and they're telling you that you're going to start feeling better. Keep your faith and your hope about things. Everything's going to turn out the way you want it. You're on a good path right now. Everything's falling into place. Enjoy it. But really deal with everything that's going on. Keep your faith and your hope about everything. Because I do feel like there is some kind of blessing that's trying to come in for you. I feel like you're going to be rejuvenated, like feeling better about everything that's going on in your life. But really have patience for everything, okay? And really try to take care of everything that you need to. Wow. Have patience, you guys. You're on a new direction. You're on a new path. All right, so Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.